Hello, I am VoiceOver AU and welcome to Monday night's horror show. Tonight we are kicking off Alien Isolation. You might have heard just the very beginning of it before I jumped back to, I love this theme so much, and I'm a sucker for the cognitive dissonance between this and horror games. This is the Battle Chef Brigade Deluxe theme, which is put together by True and Pixel, and it's just gorgeous. I love it, and I can't help playing it while we're waiting for the horror show to kick off. So welcome to tonight, starting Alien Isolation. Before we get into things, I just wanted to say a couple of quick thank yous and hellos. Thank you very much to Bladebound Gamer, if I can pronounce correctly, for the follow. Very much appreciated, and thank you for welcoming me into your community. Thank you, as always, to Slayer Lover Gaming, to Even Prime TV, to Everything Apocalypse, and Ironside for sharing your audience with me and hosting. Cannot thank you enough for that. And we have a new subscriber, thank you so much, to Bonitos for the subscribe during Friday Night Fallout, which was an interesting session. The VOD's up if you want to check it out. It was a ride. But the reason that I pulled out of here is the reason I pulled out of the game is I was going to leave it in the background for some spoopy atmosphere, but the way that this game starts is just, it's too good. Like, I can't not start everything with its audio. Alright, so let's pop this over to our dashboard. We're getting into the warmer months here now, so not only have we had our start of daylight savings over here, so effectively, for those of you outside of Australia, I'm streaming an hour earlier. An hour earlier? Yeah, an hour earlier, because we're an hour later. It always blows my mind. It always blows my mind trying to figure out like where I've moved in relation to everyone else, and then once you get like multiple time zones messed around, it's just, no, it's horrible. Alright, so let's get into it. This is a blind playthrough. I know literally nothing about this game. The only thing I've done is just boot it up. Cassette! I love it! Because one of the interesting things, I was looking around like ways to update my overlay this afternoon, and there's nothing that nails, and it doesn't surprise me video game wise, there's nothing that nails that retro futuristic feel that Alien Isolation has. Bear with me for 2 seconds, I'm just trying to find my... I forgot one thing. I forgot my water bottle, and it's a warm night, so I'm going to need it. I'll be back in 2 seconds. We're back. Yeah, there's nothing that really nails that retro futuristic feel that you have in Alien. Everything is sort of like, if it's space, it's like super shiny space. Yeah, I love that about the series, and I'm looking forward to digging into that. Alright, so let's go. So yeah, the only thing I've done here is I've just done a quick walk around in the first couple of minutes just to make sure that the game works, and that's it. We want to play Alien Isolation, we want to start a game. Head tracking. Now I guess I've got to turn it on or off here. It'd be interesting to do that. I might see if I can dig up my PS4i, but for the moment we'll go with off for head tracking. That'd be useful. I imagine it would make people chuckle. Noise detection. We're going to go with no. We're going to have that off because I want to be able to talk to you without without terrifying myself. Alright, so I'm going to go for hard, not because I feel a need to go for hard, like it's, you know, go hard or go home, but simply because I found this with Dead Space 2. Like, you don't get the experience of the horror, you don't get the experience of that terror unless you are that actively threatened. So, yeah, let's do that. Setting the gamma. There we go. Huh, weird. I don't know what's going on with the gamma there, but yeah. Gotta track it all the way over there. You might be able to hear strains of the new Doctor Who in the background. My partner's watching the new episode. Or the first episode of the new Doctor Who. I always love the first episodes because that's when you start testing. Like if there are new companions that haven't been there for old Doctors, it's when they get tested and they start to show their personality. I think that's when some of the best writing happens.
Final report of the commercial starship Nostromo. Third officer reporting. The other members of the crew: Kane, Lambert, Parker, Brett, Ash, and Captain Dallas are dead. Cargo and ship destroyed. I should reach the frontier in about 6 weeks. With a little luck, the network will pick me up. This is Ripley. Last survivor of the Nostromo. Signing off.
Written by Dan Abnett. That's interesting. He did a bunch of writing for Warhammer 40k. He actually did some pretty good stuff.
Ripley? I'm Samuels. I work for the company. It's about your mother. We think we may have found her, Amanda. A commercial vessel, the Anisadora, has recovered what we believe to be the flight recorder unit of the Nostromo.
Where?
Zeta Reticula.
What did it tell you?
We don't know. The unit was taken to Sevastopol station. It's proprietorial material, so the company wants it to be collected as soon as possible. Sevastopol's a supply depot in the region. It's a permanent free port facility.
I know what it is.
Transit's arranged. There's a courier ship called the Torrens heading out that way in 2 days. We're going to travel out.
We?
Me and another exec. And you, if you're willing. Look, Ripley, when this job came across my desk, I read the case history. I know why you're working in the region where she went missing. You're still looking, aren't you? I've been cleared to offer you a place on the Torrens if you want to come along. Maybe there'll be some closure for you.
Skin surfacing is gorgeous. Like the texturing. Surfacing, I don't know if that's not the right word. Skin texture. It's gorgeous. I like this performance too. Like there's little nuances that they're showing through there, like the eye flick towards the end of the sentence just felt like it was well timed. if you're willing, you know, on that beat. See, here we go. Here's that gorgeous retro sci-fi. Okay. Explore torrents. Okay. Objective updated. Get dressed. Frank Homan, War in Totality. Interesting. Find blueprints to help. Oh, okay. So crafting's a thing then. Slippers. Can't do that. Oh. Okay. Already getting crafting mats. Interesting. It's pretty. It's a pretty game. I feel like the yeah, the level of detail in that's nice. Like there's a little bit of just jumping over to check the levels on the mic. There's a little bit of anti-aliasing there, but I mean it's PS4 and it's like a 2-year-old game now, so it's doing pretty well. Personal storage. Alright. So that's everything we got on that computer? Yeah, interesting. I always find in some ways... Hey, Pixie, how you doing? Thank you for joining us. I always find this part of horror games, like I think it's the most interesting. Like, how do they build their world, and then how do they telegraph for you that the penny's going to drop? Because, you know, good horror telegraphs. Now, here's an interesting thing. This is something that Sun would dig. Check out the company name on the printout there. It's Wayland Yutani, not Wayland Yutani. I was looking at something the other day that was saying, it was like a website article that was saying that on the terminal, like in Alien, it's actually listed as Wayland Yutani. The company's always referred to as Wayland Yutani, and in this game, like, it's referred to as Wayland Yutani. So I guess maybe you could say it's like a maybe it was a character limit length, or I don't know. Although I suppose that's their banner, isn't it? So. Oh, I'm sorry to hear you didn't sleep well. That sucks. That's the worst. Emergency phone. Oh, I see. I can save my game there. Yay! Yeah, how's your back doing now? You feeling better? Or is it still giving you grief? Nice. More power to you. I find if I don't sleep right, that just wipes me out. Not much use. Past that point. It is not a Friday stream. I thought I'd turn that off. Away with you, Friday question. Away with you, I say. Oh, there it is. Let's get rid of you. There we go. It's not a Friday stream. Yeah, how's your week going otherwise, so far? I know it's early days. I like the design of that. Like, that feels like an airline toilet. All soft edges, handholds for safety, easy drainage. It looks like a... Like, I'm no expert, but it looks like something that should be on a spacecraft. Now, I don't think there's any other way out of here. So yeah, I'm going back the way I came, because I got dressed. Oh, I'm glad your back's better. That's awesome. Promise of things to come. This is only like a bog standard PS4. I've only got like a standard one, but man, the just the look of the reflections on there. I think they're baked into that model. Maybe it's not like dynamic, but it still looks impressive. Has Slayer Lover Gaming, has he started playing the aliens now? Because I saw him saying that he was going to be picking it up. Well, thank you for coming in and checking out the stream then, like if you've been watching the game, because you're going to watch... I'm going to bumble around, as is my wont, for quite some time first. Hopefully it's going to be a fun journey though. I'm not in any super huge hurry to rush through the game.
Ah, Ripley.
Samuels, did you wake up early?
Well, I don't really need as much sleep as the
Oh,
rest.
okay. Different
I was
person.
just inspecting Oren's facilities. A well-maintained ship. I realize it's a very similar model to...
The Nostromo.
Yes, M-Class. A later pattern, but close in spec.
I've worked engineering jobs on ships like this.
Of course. Is Taylor up yet? She's a seasoned traveler. Hypersleep may have been punting for her.
Haven't seen her. I'll go check on her.
Gotcha. No, that's all good. I'm actually looking forward to discovering this game from the ground up. Knowing literally nothing about it, except for the fact that you're playing Amanda Ripley. Like, that was the only thing I knew going in. But I mean, that's a big draw for the game anyway. Alright. Let's go have a chat to our crew member. It's a good way to sort of get you to push you in that direction plot-wise too. Just like, go talk to her, she's not accustomed to long-haul flights. Yeah, it's pretty, it's a good effect. I'm liking what they're doing with the PS4 so far, they're getting a lot out of it. It's back that way. Oh, I've been that way before. Alright, so I've basically come like in a ring. I've walked around in a ring.
Taylor, good morning.
Ripley, it's certainly not good. I very much doubt it's morning either. Sorry. I feel like death. I don't know how you people put up with hypersleep regularly.
You get used to it.
I don't do long haul very often. Most legal execs don't travel further than a coffee machine.
I'm surprised Weyland-Yutani felt the need to end legal at all.
The loss of the Nostromo and its cargo cost the company a lot of money. It's important we find out what happened. If I can close the case with a conclusive accident report, it'll look great with my superiors. I'm sorry. That was insensitive. I realize your mother has been missing for 15 years and you...
It's okay. We'll both get what we want, right?
Have you seen Samuels? He's probably been up for hours.
That's awesome. Because Weyland-Yutani is...
All personnel to the bridge, approaching Sevastopol Station.
Looks like we're up.
Because Weyland-Yutani is like one of the best realized like representations of a mega corporation and its evils. Like I love that they're sending a lawyer along with the rest of the investigation crew. And the funny thing is, like, Ripley's going along. Oh, it's so cool! It's got a little... Oh, it's like a hotel station. Ah, that's so good! And there's the food. I'm in love with the design of the place. But yeah, like, you know, it seems like there'd be every chance that that Ripley would end up, like Amanda Ripley would end up being accountable for like the actions of her mum. You would think. There's another station here. Oh, okay, this is where everything's stored. It's cool. It's gorgeous design. All right, let me get a beanbag. Let's see if I can remember how to get back to the bridge. Should be back this way. So they've sent me in a circuit around the place, so now, like any normal human being would have a sense of like where everything is. Oh, the bridge would be upstairs, wouldn't it? I don't think I've been to the bridge. Yeah, this is where I started out. Bridge should be upstairs. If I'd watched the lawyer, she probably would have gone up. She probably went up there herself. That rippling with the glass is weird, though. No. No, it's not where the bridge is. Oh, sweet. Got a map. Oh, okay, the bridge is there. So I go out the corridor to my right, and I take a left. How's life been treating you otherwise, Pixie? What's new at the moment? Ah, see, it's the door I didn't go through in here. Here we are.
Hope you all had a restful journey.
The Torrens is in very good order for an old M-class captain.
She was a wreck when I bought her. Took a few years and a lot of contracts to refit. She pays for herself now.
You said we're approaching Sevastopol Station. Are we docking?
I believe your contact is Marshal Waits, is that right? I'll hail Sevastopol and arrange boarding with him.
Good. Let's get this done.
Don't worry, Miss Taylor. Routine. In and out. Connor, how we doing?
SMG loaded and calibrated. Approach vector locked.
Prep comm so I can say hello.
Channel open, Captain.
Does everyone have their briefing documents?
You can watch the approach on the monitors.
Can we see it?
Switch to monitors. Sevastopol Station.
Is that damage?
It looks like damage.
Punch up 74, tight angle.
Looks like the dry dock bay is screwed.
I can't bring the Torrens into that.
This is the commercial vessel Torrens out of St. Clair, registration number MSV7760, calling Sevastopol Traffic Control. We're carrying 3 passengers on a Wayland.
Yutani Bond, you're holding the Nostromo flight recorder unit. We request immediate permission to transfer the passengers portside over.
This Waits, Colonial Marshal, Sevastopol Station. Serious situation.
Hello, Marshal? Marshal, this is the Torrens. Say again? The station's comms seem pretty screwed up, so I fitted Samuel's suit with a radio booster. I can only keep the Torrens in transit for 24 hours.
You'll have heard from us by then.
Safe trip.
It's interesting how much effort they've taken to...
Stand by. My contract doesn't cover bloody spacewalks. It's the only option, and it's perfectly safe if you do what I tell you.
The effort they've taken to show everyone is sweaty.
Depressurizer. Fuck. Hating this. Just shout on me, Taylor. You too, Samuels.
Affirmative.
Oh, wow. So is your brother's birthday today? Or you're celebrating your brother's birthday, or just celebrating your brother in general?
What the fuck happened here? My God, Ripley. You're doing good, Tim.
Oh, shit.
Just keep moving.
Taylor Ripley, hold on.
Samuels! Taylor! Respond! Anybody! Okay.
Wow. Oh, okay. Well, tell your brother I said happy birthday. I wasn't sure if it was a special occasion or if it was just an incidental thing, because sometimes it's nice just to celebrate the people that we love. Just got 2 more weeks in welding. So is welding work what you'd like to be doing full time? So now we've got 2 indications that things are not going well on the station. So we're thrown right into it. It's interesting. Like no real contact with anyone. Check if updated phone help. Yeah, sure. No. Change? Yeah, sure. Don't really need to be in the suit now. Might regret that. But if there's one place I'm going to put a suit, it's going to be there. How long have you been doing it for, though? Like, the two things aren't necessarily related. In that if you love it, like, it might just take time to get comfortable with it. It's not easy, though. I shifted from, like in a previous career, I shifted from being from just being a coder to doing tech consulting. And for the first few years, it scared the shit out of me because I had no idea what I was doing. On a daily basis, I was just making it up as I went along. Like, conscientiously, but still, you know, never feel sure. It's rough. Oh, okay. Been doing it for a year. Is it what you love? Or you're not, or are you still sort of figuring that out? Speaking of love, I'm digging the conceit, like I feel it... Oh. No thank you. Gotcha. Still figuring out.
Oh.
Yeah, I love that they the game throws you straight into Spoop Town now.
Sevastopol stability compromised. Proceed to the nearest Marshall checkpoint and stand by while orbital stabilizers realign.
And that you're not sure what you like when you say you're lost to them? Because that can be tough to figure out. Sound design's great. I'm not surprised. Jeff Van Dyke does awesome work. I suppose we should save our game. Let's do that. Oh, nice. There you go. PR's hard work. Well done. Oh, I see. Yeah, that can be a tough one. What sort of things do you like doing? It's funny though, like if there was ever a generation that, if there was ever a generation that had such, like, startling evidence of the fact that, you know, most jobs, like most of the things you were doing as a job, may not exist yet. So many new jobs are being created, and so many old jobs are just disappearing. Alright, how do we fix you? I see, we're going in and around. Alright, so we've got ventilation ducts. And so what sorts of things have you looked at with regards to reading? Like where that could take you? That's awesome. The decommission does not mean lucky dip. Ah, too real. Too real. Alright. That's all I can get. Oh, hang on, no, there's 2 in the shared folder. Yeah, it's everything. Well, I mean, if you're looking at ways, those luggage trolleys, they are. They have fucking luggage trolleys. That's awesome. But if you're looking at something like reading, I couldn't say that I know anyone who does it full time, but I know people who do it part time, and I know people do it full time, and that's proofreading. For like whether it's fiction or non-fiction, if you've got an eye for detail, then proofreading can pay really well. Spaceflight control. No. It's definitely a... Oh, no, no! Oh, no. No, no, no. No. Ow.
God damn. This'll help.
Oh, I see. Oh, wow, that's low tech. Sure. Of course. All the way down there. Yeah, if I can ask, like, where are you in terms of, I guess, like, education? Like, are you post-uni, you considering uni, or college, depending on where you are? Are you out in the workforce currently? The reason I ask is, like, with something like proofreading, if you add, like, if you add some sort of qualifications or background, or you just, you know, you go hard on understanding narrative structure, then basically you're not only able to proofread for sort of basic, like grammar, spelling, that sort of stuff, but you can also start doing sort of proofreading around structural issues too. Keep moving. Let's turn you off. Mercy. Yeah, it must have been tough to give that up, because I know that... Because that pays fairly well, doesn't it? I'm looking at here.
Hello? Anyone here?
Restore power. Which would you prefer, Swedish or English? Do you speak both languages fluently? Oh, okay. Alright, so now I'm starting to get a sense of things I need to do here. That's good. Here's the station. Can I fix you? I guess not. Like, unsolicited career advice is always the last thing anyone needs, but one thing I have found to be true is that the people I know who did what you're doing, which is interrogate hard, what is it that I love doing, and then look for ways, like, look at how could this become a job? How can I get paid to do this? They're the ones who are happiest. Because they've had to really look at, like, what they're doing and what they want, and so they've made very conscious choices. I think it's very easy to get sucked up into university career. Use these terminals to update your map with unexplored areas. Use the... okay. No. What, these terminals? Oh, okay. There we go. Literally, those terminals. Yeah, that's one I definitely need to get better on. Cutting down expenses. Given a choice, I will always save my game. The only thing I'm a little bummed out about there is that they didn't use that. Is that 3 light delay, like when your card's being read. It'd be nice if they gave the prompt for like, do you want to overwrite data to begin with, and that became your save delay. But it probably needs to read stuff before it can communicate with you like that way. Probably needs to read your save data. Yeah, I guess like that can be expensive. How often do you stream? Like I try and keep up with the Slayer's Army stuff, like notifications on who's doing what. But weekends, especially because I work on weekends, it's difficult to see who's doing what. Storeroom code is 0340. Alright. So whatever's happened here has been happening for a while. Seegson Corp. Our investment and belief in the station has never wavered. Be assured that Seegson's Apollo Central AI and Working Joe androids will be there to serve Sevastopol until the last rivet is removed. We wish you the very best for the future. After all, Sevastopol isn't just a station. It's people. Oh, audio, yes!
Harris, Turner, get back here now. We have a track somewhere in engineering. Lock the terminal down, kill the power, and don't forget your reports. Make them thorough. We're gonna need our paperwork to be bulletproof when this shit's over. Waits up.
Alright. It's not a good sign. I feel like I should know what run is before all of this goes down, but I really don't. Where? Where'd everyone go? I ran through to Gate B, but I can't apparently use Gate B. I guess I don't have a passcode. Oh hey! My battery is going down. What is that? Air? Health? It has not been explained. Zero. That's not bad, remember it. You have found a blueprint. Alright. Press L1 to build? Sure. What am I missing? No? Alright. Yay, I built something! Gotcha. Yeah, it's tough, isn't it? Like, 3 to 4 days and it starts becoming the primary activity that you do. I can understand why you're finding buying games a bit more expensive then. I find with I find with like 2.5 hours a stream, 3 days a week, split across 2 games. It takes me a while to get through games. It takes me like a month or more. Fallout 2 is going to take forever. Did you see, I think I posted it in the Slayer Army, there's like a humble monthly plan, which is like $12, and you get a bunch of games per month. That might be worth looking at. Oh, I see. So for Fridays, gotcha. You do like something special on a Friday. Alright. I'm still impressed by those people magically being able to go through that door. I guess they had pass keys. I don't have a pass key. I feel left out. I feel sad. I want to be an employee too. I want to be a real girl. What are you? Nothing I can interact with. I know I was just in here. I'm just making sure I didn't miss anything. Ooh, I like that. It's pretty. Oh, okay. What sort of games do you play normally? I take it you have a style then. Alright, that is my wrong. Good. That makes sense. Yeah, so what I'm picking up so far from here is what I'm picking up from here so far is like this place has gone to pot for a while. I like that we've got another company involved too. We've got the Siegstrom here, so it's not just Weyland-Yutani. My first guess is like when they say skeleton.
What the hell happened here?
When they say skeleton crew, I reckon they might have loaded the place with people and someone's added a xenomorph. That's assuming they had control post-Nostromo of anything. That's one possible theory though. Oh, okay. It's a pretty solid roster. It's locked. Ion torch required. Okay. Starting to get a sense of the things that we need. It's interesting. Do you find you have different audiences on different days, or do the same sorts of people pop up across all those streams? Because you're doing like different things there. Da, 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 da. I'm really impressed by how pretty this game is. It feels I guess Dead Space 2 is a bit long in the tooth now, like I probably shouldn't think about exactly how old it is, but yeah, it feels... It's got a really good combination of feeling lived in, and yet feeling like realistic, feeling like it's worn, but like it feels like a place that could be a thing. Like this feels like could be like any railway station. There we go. Let's go on one of these boards again, because that went crackerjack last time. Can I jump? No? Can I crawl down? No? Can I climb up on there? What is jump? Can I jump? I don't think I can. No, don't think I can. Gotcha. Oh, horror games. Oh, what are you playing at the moment horror-wise? Why can't I get over there? Let's revisit our control scheme momentarily. Is there a jump? Is there a jump? No, there's not a jump. Okay, that's good. I like that I'm not doing acrobatic shenanigans. I've just got to sprint. That's it. Track a light pulse. Oh, don't make me look at my gamepad to see what's going on. I don't really need to activate my medkit at the moment. Thank you, all same. But I would like to get around there. It's life for rent. So there we go. It's got there. Yep, it really does feel like an airport slash train station. They'll have that feel of just transient places where no one really lives or belongs. Right here.
The Torrens. I'm here. I'm right here. Verlaine!
Hey Dubsack, thank you for the raid! Welcome! Welcome to Horror Show. Tonight we follow the journey of the ill-fated Amanda Ripley, daughter of Eleanor Ripley. Last seen aboard the Nostromo. Welcome! We're in the opening stretches of Alien Isolation. So we've only just gotten on the station, for those of you who've just joined by the raid. And a couple of things have happened that have told us pretty clearly that things are bad in the station. Like, we're coming here to get the basically the flight control computer from the Nostromo to find out what's happening there. And Amanda Ripley's come along to find out what's happened to her mum. But the station had communication problems when we were trying to land, and when we connected to... Oh, sorry, when we were spacewalking across, there was an explosion. And so we've lost the other two crew members. So it's bad things. Okay. Thanks. Wasn't quite a Morgan Freeman voice. That'd be more like, well, things are bad on the Nostromo, but maybe Amanda Ripley can find what's happened to her mother. Anyhow, it's very dark right now. That'd maybe be more like a Morgan Freeman, just off the top of my head. But yeah, I do voice acting, so. Hey, Baked Alien! Long time no see. How you been? And thank you for joining us. I try and avoid doing silly voices or anything that sounds like someone while I'm here, because I've got 60% of my brain playing the game and like 40 to 50%, I know that's over 100%, 40 to 50% concentrating on what I'm saying at the same time. So I should be able to...
A new follower.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Baked. Thank you for the follow, Dubsack. Very much appreciated. Feels like it's telling me that I should be using the vidcom, but the vidcom's not active. So what's happening with your week baked? Is it something you want to get into, or is it something you'd rather not talk about? So it feels like I should be able to get over there. It feels like I really should be able to, but I can't. So I'm missing something. So let's go back to let's go back to where we came and see if anything's changed there. I mean, there's no way to contact the Torrens back there. What have we got going on? We've got the passenger lounge, and we've got a door we can't open. See, I don't think there's anywhere we can contact them back in there. Yeah, I'm missing something about going forward in here. I've got a legend. Yeah, I do have a legend. Great. Personal terminal, which we've gone through. Security access point we've used. Yeah, locked door. Cutting point. Yeah, we saw that as well. Interesting. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I'm sorry it's not... I'm sorry then that life... Sorry that life isn't being kind to you. That sucks. Those emotes are on fire. They are awesome. So I've done everything in here. Feels like I'm missing something about how to actually just get onto that, like, board that's going across that gap. They're gorgeous. They are some on-fire emotes. Both of you, your emote game is just on point. I've got to say, after having played the Evil Within as well, like we held off on Evil Within because I'm trying to build up. I'm trying to build up sort of playing a few games before a panel I'm doing at PAX. See, this is the thing here. It feels like I should be able to just walk across there, but it's not letting me. No. Doing a panel at PAX on horror games, and I wanted to talk about a variety of horror games, and Evil Within, like, we were only, like, I think, not even halfway through. And I love that things that are happening in here so far, like, they feel consistent. It feels like there's a logic behind them. Oh, thank you. And thank you again for the follow and the raid, Dubsack. Very much appreciated. I will be wary of all of the scares. I will poop myself a tiny little bit just for you. Sleep well. And I'll throw you a follow post-stream too. Oh, we do have... I wonder... No, I don't want to do that. It's my crafting menu again. I'm guessing I can't craft anything that's gonna get me through what I want to do right now. That would be silly. Yeah, I've found I've started watching very carefully when people tweet that they're doing submissions for cheap rates. You can get a lot of really good art And a lot of really good pixel art that way, because people are just looking to pay the bills. What's my crafting menu? Radial menu? That's right, circle. So I can build a... I've only got a blueprint for a medkit, so that's literally the only thing I can build. And this door was locked before, so I shouldn't be able to get back through there.
A new follower.
Yeah, I couldn't say that, I don't have a handle on something that, someone's looking for submissions currently, but follow some artists on Twitter would be the best thing I could say. There's actually a tweet that came out a couple of days ago, but the problem was I didn't favour it at the time. If I'd thought to favour it, then I would have it. Oh, hang on, can I get down from over there? Is that what I'm missing? Is it as simple as I just walk around the corridor over there? Hey Xenomorph Queen 13, thank you for the follow. It feels like you've got a vested interest in watching me die with the name like that, but welcome to the stream. At least you can rest assured that I'm not going to hurt your kids. Can't. Cannot. My chat is telling you I'm spamming. I haven't set it to slow chat. What's it telling you, Pixie? I guess you can't really say anything. Xeno means alien. Outsider. There we go. That's all Kevin was missing. I just had to come down the other side. Dodo. We need help. See, this is some of the stuff I'm gonna keep talking about. Strap in, because I will keep talking about Dead Space 2, because it's another great space. It's another great space game that does similar things. It tries to set up an environment that feels lived in, but yeah, I love what this is doing. Like, it feels... This feels more... Excuse me, genuine? Oh, that's weird, Pixie, because oh, check out that lighting. That's creepy as fuck. Nice. What the hell's going on there? Morph means dream. I would be very... That's interesting. I've got to Google that later. Because I know Morpheus is like the... Morpheus is the god of dreams. I was not aware that morph meant dream, though. There you go. Very interesting. I've learned something for the evening. It doesn't? Okay, there we go. I haven't learned something for the evening, then. Does it mean form? Because when something morphs, it changes shape. Xenomorph is indeed the name of the alien species. Well, all it would take is a kind soul to do a quick Google to verify that definition. If we're disputing what it means, we have that answer at our fingertips. I would do it, but I'm busy in a space station. Well, not everyone's seen Aliens, to be fair, Xenomorph. Not everyone's seen it. There are people who haven't seen Aliens, people who haven't seen Star Wars. So not everyone knows that that's the name of the alien from the series, to be fair.
Druia Jones, today's update. After numerous demands, Marshal Waits finally called a public meeting to address the rumors that have been circulating on Sevastopol. But instead of the answers we wanted, he continued to be evasive, and after only a few minutes, he and his team were pelted by projectiles from an angry crowd. A gun was fired, there was panic, and now Waits, what's left of his team, are forcibly ejecting us from the terminal. Feels like we're on our own now.
This place really did go to pot. So, here's the interesting question. And God, it's refreshing playing a game where I feel like there's going to be an answer to this. So Sevastopol was falling apart, like its economy was going to pot, like businesses were closing down. I really want to know whether the Xenomorph, to tie it back to our current conversation, I really want to know whether the Xenomorph was introduced deliberately because this was no use to either Siegstrom or Weyland-Yutani anymore except as a testing ground, or whether it was just a random X factor. I'm really interested to know like what the answer to that's going to be. And that's the computer I was literally just at. Or is it? Yeah, it is. Graceful and beautiful lady in French. Nice. Yeah, it's a nice fact. So did that help us? We found out a little bit more information. What else have we got going on here? There we go. I was thinking that there had to be something else going on here.
This whole damn place is falling apart.
Harold. Nice. Yeah, what do you mean by origin baked? Please explain. That sound design is gorgeous. That music is just Maximum spoop. Can I move you out of the way? Oh, wait, what? I can, yes. There we go. Feels like it's a little sensitive on some of these interacting points, which is a bit frustrating. Starting to get to the point where I really want some human contact here. I mean, apart from having you wonderful people in chat. This place is empty. It's a wreck. Want someone to tell me what's going on? I'd say even like feeling wise. Like this actually feels spookier in some ways than Prey. I don't know if anyone here has played Prey, but it's got a wonderful Oh, Jesus Christ. My heart nearly went through my chest. That self-contained chestburster. You were only supposed to blow the bloody ribs off. That was good. See, here's the thing too, like, everyone's running. No one trusts me. It seems like everyone's gone feral. Like, no one's stopping to go, oh, by the way. No, everyone's just like, fuck this, and running. So, like, this has been going on for some time. Whatever it is. Some Xenomorph contact. Yeah, I feel like Xenomorph Queen. I feel like we're gonna get your wish pretty soon. My bet, I'm gonna put it down, my bet is gonna be Xenomorph contact first, human contact second. Because then you get to establish stakes before you get that drop in tension. Intelligent and beautiful. It's a lovely definition. So if you're willing to, Baked, oh. Oh dear. Okay. That's bad. That's really bad. Something next level happened here. Okay, so I could be walking through a biohazard for all I know now. Yay!
That's gotta be the exit up ahead.
Oh, look at that. That design's great. Like, just for a moment, because that light's obscuring the sign for a moment, you're like, is that a creepy silhouetted dude in the corner? No, it's an ad. But I want humans, like live people that talk, not dead bodies. I played Dead Space. Like, that's what Dead Space is all about. It's like, hey, you have some corpses, and then you get things that just turn those corpses into interesting toys. No, just no.
Tales of our endeavors proliferate.
Restore power. Fair enough. Ah, thank you so much for the host, Xenomorph Queen 13. Thank you for the host. That's super generous of you. And thank you again for the follow. Very much appreciated. Very much appreciated. Ah, speaking of space games, I really want to see, I really do hope that Star Citizen and Squadron 42, like, is it Squadron 42? Yeah, I think it is. I really do hope that they end up becoming a thing, because the cast they've got for that is incredible. I know it's kind of in a development black hole at the moment, but it's 3:45 AM. Well, thank you for being up this late and hanging out here. I really appreciate it. Now let's go over here for a sec. I'm trying to remember. I don't think I went through here. Primary airlock. No, I didn't. One thing I was a little bit bummed with at the start of the game, but I get why it happened, is I was kind of... Okay, that's not good. I feel like that's... No. That's gonna turn out to be bad. Alright. Let's restore power. Well, I appreciate you giving up your time in the middle of the day as well. Because arguably you've got more options as to what you can do with your time in the middle of the day. Hell, I appreciate the heck out of anyone who comes just to watch me poop myself in little, by tiny increments and stumble around the deck.
You represent.
Congratulations to Baked Alien as well for reaching the rank of Aspirant. Very Fallout themed rank for while we're playing a maintenance jack. Man, there's a lot of things I've got to build. Okay, that was a scream. That was a scream. What's going on in here? Well, that's not good. Take it they were further on in the game. Ah, that lighting's gorgeous. So spooky. Plasma torch required. Alright. It is a bit overwhelming though, that now there's like 5 different things that I need, and all of which they all seem to have the same purpose, which is open a particular kind of door. Alright, let's go back this way. Well, I guess we need a comma in the right place, maybe. Let's burn some acid, comma, babies. Does that work? So what have we got? Yeah, I've got... Alright, yeah, I'm not missing something there. There's like 4 different things I can't get into. Because if we have a look... Oh no, point of interest. I missed a point of interest apparently. Up here. So one of the, is there a room in here I can actually get into then? Primary airlock? Where do you want me to go, game? Their loss. Their loss for not being able to make hay out of that, because that was a nice setup that you gave them. Yeah, why are you telling me that that's a point of interest, game? I can't make anything there yet. Yeah, no it is, it's that. It's literally that. Am I missing something on the floor? Like, what is it you think is so interesting here, game? And the funny thing is, as well, like, it's telling me I need a maintenance jack. But apparently that thing isn't a maintenance jack, even though it looks like one. It's quite bizarre. I can't go that way. Huh. I can, however, find a pin-up magazine. Small victories, I guess. Alright, so where can we go? Let's evaluate this. Oh, there's another point of interest back there. In the major baggage claim area. Let's go back and have a look in there. What's that? Fairly sure. If that's not a graphical glitch, I don't want to go near the red beam. Assuming it's not a graphical glitch. I don't think it is. Yeah! Stepping on bodies. Not cool. Oh, there we go. I forgot that I turned on the power, so I can get in here now. That was the next place to go. What is making that noise? Oh, there we go. Save point. Sorry, I didn't want to talk with my mouth open. Thank you, well, thank you so much for dropping by, Xenomorph Queen. Thank you again for the host and for the follow. Hope to bump into you on Twitch. Sleep well, and I hope your babies stay safe. No threat from me, for the moment. Alright, so first example of the hide mechanic. We got somewhere we can hide. Yay! Mildly terrifying in that means the game's probably going to give me a reason to use it soon. What's in here?
Yes, it's Turner. Got to deal with that wasted asshole again. This time he nearly wrecked the door with a maintenance jack. Guess he figures it's safe here. Wants to lock himself in. Screw him. We got too much to worry about without babysitting drunks. Anyway, I threw him in the evidence lockup. Let the son of a bitch sleep it off.
Good old Seegson branding. I was saying earlier, I really do think that the Alien universe is probably one of the best realized, like, pop culture explorations of megacorps, their power and what they can do when they abuse that power. Advertising is just as tacky in the future. Yay! I'm assuming that's a crafting component that's making that noise. Because that's the normal setup. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh no, is it just the emergency thing? Or is it in here? That looks promising. I'll go in there in a sec. Waits lied to us. Oh, okay. That's not good. earth is that? I feel like I should be mentally cataloging the location of where that closet is I can hide in. Although, from what I understand, running's not a good play, so... I guess there's that. I like that, you know, your solution isn't run, run, run.
Oh, fuck.
How did that person die? Alright, so let's turn the power on to get in there. Oh no. God bless. I love that there is someone on Twitch called Xenomorph Queen 13 who goes and hangs out in alien-themed Twitch streams. That is awesome. Hello? So something happened in here. And someone... That doesn't look like... It doesn't look like someone's dragged themselves through all of that. It looks like blood's been splattered on the ground there. Looks like dragging here. Maintenance jack! Ah, that's...
I think I need this more than you do.
Suitably grotesque. Yeah. Excuse me. I can't pick up. What? What? Collect what? ID tag. Okay.
Rolo, I want to make a complaint to the highest authority, okay? My name is Zachary Watson. That's Watson. You get that? My complaint is this. Fucking marshals. They should be protecting us. It's their job. Something's on this station with us and no one knows what it is. No one fucking knows. They put braces on the doors. Lockdown. You know, like to keep something out. I'm fucking terrified, man. I'm fucking... Shit. It's so cold. I don't think this thing even works.
So the Marines came in response to whatever it was that was happening? Interesting. I feel like I missed something there. I wasn't looking at the door when I should have been. Alright, let's... Design on her watch is awesome too. It's so 80s futurism. It's like those big ass like Swatch watches that just had buttons everywhere.
Interview subject. Heist. Did I say that right? Heist? Look, if you can't even tell me your name, we're gonna be here a hell of a long time. I just want to know about your boss. He's got you all into a lot of trouble. Someone's gonna be accountable. I'm gonna make damn sure someone's accountable. No? Tough guy, huh? Turner, turn off the tape. Maybe our friend here is just shy.
And so Waits is the guy who apparently lied. Somehow. That's all we know. We've been in there. There's nothing in there. Feels comfy in here. Those musical stings are just brilliant. Every time one of them happens, it's like, ah! What's going on? Alright, so there's nothing more I can do in here. I've already played that.
First, it's Turner. Got to deal with that wasted asshole again. This time he nearly wrecked the door with a maintenance jack. Guess he figures it's safe here. Wants to lock himself in. Screw him. We got too much to worry about without babysitting drunks. Anyway, I threw him in the evidence lockup. Let the son of a bitch sleep it off.
Can almost read those, but not quite. Nice. Oh, that feels like that's like they've nailed. Oh wow, that's gorgeous. There's a whole story there. You've got like the usual trashy like celebrity mags, you know, like the just following celebrities around and celebrity gossip, rah rah rah. And some kid's done a little drawing of like a robot and something else on a piece of paper. Can't make out what the second thing is though. Like a monster, maybe? It's gorgeous. It's the little things. It's the little things.
Stay still.
Okay. Okay.
Now, turn around. Come on!
I'm Ripley.
Where'd you come from? Ripley?
Off station. A ship.
There's no ships here!
There are now.
Well, that's good news, because things are not so good here. Something blue just now. Rocked this whole place.
I saw it.
But lady, that's the least of our problems.
Yeah?
Yeah. Something's on this station. Something you wouldn't believe.
Like what?
A killer. You get it?
Okay. Okay. What's your name?
Axel.
I was boarding with 2 colleagues. EVA. We got separated by the blast. Can you help me find them?
Why?
Because you seem to know your way around.
No, I mean, Why? What's in it for me?
Placed on the ship.
How do I know I can trust you?
I need to find comms. I need to contact my ship.
This is your lucky day.
Let's go, sweetheart. Seegson Comms is in the Systex Spire. It's quite a distance, but we can get to a transit through the freight area. But watch yourself. We can get into all sorts of trouble here, okay? Come on, I don't want to stick around here long.
Was that you following me back there?
Had to keep my distance. Can't take any chances.
Well, there's the human contact I was looking for.
Stick close to me.
What?
Hey, don't move.
Oh, okay. We're not looking for trouble. Who are you?
I'm John. This is Ringo.
They're just some assholes. We haven't got time for this. Come on, Jana.
We're trying to get to comms. Can you help us?
We don't need their help.
Don't tell them anything. Look, I've got the elevator working. Jana, let's go, okay?
I'm sorry. Good luck.
What the hell was that about? Why are you so damn aggressive?
Everyone's running shit scared, keeping to their own. Safer that way.
No hospital, no authority, no hope. Right.
I hope this ship of yours is the real McCoy. Hold up. Let me get the elevator. Allow me. Place is old. Needs a special touch.
Gives you a sense of the size of the station when there are seats on the elevator.
What are you waiting for? Hit the button.
Right, let's do it.
Spaceflight terminal to reach.
Keep the noise down here. There might be people around.
I'd appreciate it if you told me what the hell was going on. Right now.
Listen, darling. When we get to the ship, we can kick back, braid each other's hair, and chat all you want.
Yeah, when we get to my ship. I need to know what's going on. Right fucking now!
Fine. Like I said, there's a killer.
A killer? What does that even mean?
I ain't seen it, but it's here. Picking us off one by one.
What are you saying? A psycho? A person?
No, something else. A monster.
Accent doesn't feel consistent. I don't know if it's just the words that he's using. It just seems to come and go. Oh, lighting is gorgeous in this game. Very pretty. They're getting a lot of effect out of. Oh.
Shit, we need to move. This way. Get down.
This is bullshit, man. We should be looking for a way off. Are you crazy? There's no way off. At least we're safe down here. For how long? What if they come for us? Then we shoot the crap out of them. Now shut up. You're making me nervous.
We shouldn't have done that back there. I know we're hungry, but...
Trouble. We'll have to go around them. Follow me.
That whole everyone for themselves thing, though, like, you know, it feels like that's how it'd go down. So take it somewhere depressing from somewhere fun.
Friends of yours?
I've had run-ins with those guys before. They don't like strangers, even nice guys like me.
I'm shocked.
I ain't pulling your chain, darling. You want to go and say hello? It's your funeral. Those guns aren't for show.
Someone should be doing something.
They are. It's called surviving.
Take it somewhere depressing from somewhere fun for a moment. I was reading an article today, and it was hard not to go into a tailspin of like anxiety after it. But the IPCC has just released a report saying that unless there is basically unilateral like action in the next 20 years, like the world's climate is just capital F fucked. And you think ahead to like what that's going to look like in the early days of that going to pot. And this sort of thing feels realistic. Like people form, like putting aside for a moment whatever happens, like with armies, with police forces, national responses, those sorts of things. Like this like banding into small groups of people who don't trust each other and are just trying to get ahead, like crabs in a bucket, and everyone's standing on everyone else's head. It feels like how it'd work.
Everyone's turning on each other. The fear, it makes people crazy.
I've noticed. You've been living here?
What can I say? My butler's on holiday. Grab what you need. You don't know when you'll get another chance.
Very true. Thank you, Axel.
Been hunkered down here for a week now, waiting for a ship. Waiting for you, I guess.
It can get pretty dark around here. You should take that flashlight over there. Make sure you're stocked up on batteries.
Oh, I don't want a flashlight, because the minute I get a flashlight, you're going to start turning the lights off on me and making me use it. Where is it, though?
Come on, what are you waiting for? Pick up the flashlight.
Yeah, if I could see it, I would. This feels like one of those things where the audience is screaming, "It's behind you!" But I honestly can't see where the flashlight is. He's telling me there's one around here. Sorry, Axel. You're gonna have to wait while I stand here. Axel, where's the flashlight you're telling me about? Oh, that's it. Oh, no wonder I didn't see it. It's a gaming headset. Thank you, Frankie.
Just be careful not
Welcome
to
to the
flash it
stream,
around.
by the way.
You don't want to get caught. Let's go.
I'm still getting used to the game systems. Whoop. Yeah, I was looking.
This way.
I missed the blinking object, but either way, I was looking for something that looked like a flashlight, which is probably not the right thing.
What now?
I'll watch the vent. There's another vent round here somewhere. I marked it so I wouldn't forget it. How about you look around? We're not going anywhere until you find that vent.
There we go. Axel's going to have to be very patient with me. Yeah, how's your night/morning going, Frankie?
Axel, is this it?
I'm coming.
Kicking stuff around on the floor, that's not good.
I knew it was here somewhere. See? Got it covered. Come on. It's not smart to stay here too long.
That's who Axel reminds me of. Grant Morrison, the comics writer.
Is the way everyone travels around here?
Just those that want to stay alive, sweetheart.
The main voice actor who...
Torrance, so that's your ship, huh?
The main voice actor...
Quiet. I hear something.
Stop interrupting me, Axel.
Yeah, I hear you. Will do. Gotta go meet the others. Something's going down.
There's always something going down.
Come on. We don't want to piss him off. You feel safe? Let's help though.
Follow me.
All right.
Okay, gotta be quiet here. Don't shine that flashlight.
Sure.
Quietly. Hold up.
What's the emergency? Someone else has been here. Everyone, stay alert. Keep your guns tight. Shoot anyone you don't know. Stick around while I check our stock.
I keep thinking I can hear it through the walls. Too many of them to take on.
Take on?
We've still got to get through there. The door at the end.
How?
Let's try a distraction. The generator. If that went down, they'd have to check it out. You're smaller than me. You'll make less noise.
Great.
Which one of you checked our supplies last?
I did. What's up?
You decide to help yourself a little?
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Hey, he's been with me the whole time.
We're missing food, ammo, meds. If it's not one of us, then we were right. Someone's been in here.
This is no good. We're supposed to be secure down here.
Damn it. What about the lock Joe rigged up? I've just come from there. Sealed tight. Eyes open. Keep your guns ready.
Someone's gonna have to tell the boss.
Boss? He's a goddamn store clerk.
Yeah? Maybe you think you could do better.
He's not saying that.
I'm just saying that...
Just stop saying. And help me check the rest of this stuff. That is, if you could...
Sense of position on the audio there is fantastic. You really get a feel for where people are. Yeah, I'd like to do that. And then I'd like to do that.
Just happened.
It just turned itself off? No, somebody's here.
Check it out. Everyone with me.
You think we're safe here?
Who's there? Come out and we...
Doesn't seem to be broken.
How would you know, Einstein?
If the generator had blown, there'd be smoke.
This way.
Well, it's not working now.
Follow me.
Where on earth did he just go?
Could have been a rodent. Got stuck in it. Set off the safety.
That way?
A rat. Big fucking rat to do that.
There we go.
Well, I don't know.
Someone is fucking with us. Probably the...
Let's keep it down. They're still close by.
Not sure if I did that way that the game wanted me to, but... Yeah, these corridors, it's really doing a lot with a little in terms of just giving a real feel of the world. Like the lighting is just gorgeous in terms of its mood. Na, 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 na. I know I've kind of walked through that kind of scene a few times now.
How much further?
Nearly there. Transit's just up ahead. Let's just hope your ship's still there. Sevastopol not quite what you're expecting, eh?
Alright, let's go.
I'm not even supposed to be here. My shipping out papers were for a week ago.
So they must have put Sevastopol on lockdown. Because we saw a note earlier where they were saying that there were no flights, like there were no ships leaving, and that was part of what was causing the panic. So no wonder people people created these small little camps. A la Lord of the Flies. Excuse me. Restore power.
It's powered down. The assholes have cut us off. Got it. We need to activate both consoles at the same time to open it. I'll do this one. You go to the one on the other side.
Okay.
Alright.
Ready. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Axel, behind you.
1.
Fuck you! Get here now! I've got the thieving son of a bitch. You bums think you can take what you want? Get the fuck!
There it is. Oh.
Fuck. Let's go. The others are on their way. We need to go! Now!
Hey, you bastard!
Move it!
Shoot him! I think he's dead. They killed him.
Come on!
You killed that guy!
Because he was going to kill me, you saved my
Here it
life.
comes.
This is about survival. Do you understand? Hear something? I hear something.
Axel?
What have I got on me?
What the hell was that thing? Gotta keep moving.
It begins, folks. It begins. No? Restore power. Okay. Can I use you? No? Can't use you yet. Really love to be able to restore power. Alright. Ah, that's not good. That's just worlds of not good. It sounds like it's getting closer. So where's the power? Is it back in here? Do I need to backtrack? This is where my sense of direction is just going to not do me any favors. The world's worst sense of direction. Now I'm just standing where the alien was attacking before. Ha ha ha. Oh, this is not good. Not good. Come on, where is the power control? Locked. I see that there's power. Yeah, there's a power generator like ways back, but that can't be the one it's talking about. Where's power? Where's power? Where's power? Power. Where's power? Doobie doop 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 doo. Yeah. Oh, of course. I've got a flashlight. I should be drawing attention to myself by using my flashlight regularly. Don't really want to go into that vent. Well, I like that it's giving me a slow introduction to things, because right now I'm not quite sure where the power is that wants me to turn on. That's the door I don't want to unlock, because there are the people who don't like me. Okay, that's good. So that... that reduces my options. I don't want to be in here either. So there's something in the other room that I'm missing. Still sort of coming to grips with the way that the game's systems work, so there's been a couple of points where there's been something that afterwards has seemed quite obvious, but in the moment it's been a little bit confusing to find. So we're in another one of those moments at the moment. Ah, see, there you go, there's a button there that I missed. God damn that music. Yes, 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 out of here, out of here, out of here. Where is the hell yes button? Yes, yes. Oh. Oh. Oh man, this game's gonna be a workout. Whew. And for those of you who are with us now, like, it's a shame that you missed it earlier, but man, the opening of this is just gorgeous because it just evokes that retro future feel of Alien, the first film. Man, because I remember watching that like on VHS, like just shitty copies on VHS with artifact all over them. That's why I love that it uses. I love that it uses a cassette tape as your save icon. Hey, Hamstar 001, the very first of the Hamstars. Well, yeah, I mean, it is a retro futuristic, retro future design. Like, if you have a look at, here's a great example. Like, the Vidicoms don't work, but have a look, like, just have a look at sort of the hardware design of the Vidicoms. Like, it's all very manual keyboards, chunky. It's all very 70s. And, like, the Alien franchise, Alien and Aliens, like, it kind of it inherits that as part of its design, and I think it's really evocative. And we've been seeing some of that through the station too. Like, it's not super advanced. Oh, they are, but I mean, they do make sense as a combination as well. It's like a way of representing the future. Like if you look Star Trek original series versus say Next Gen, and the trouble that they had with making in the Star Wars prequels, making basically their designs look less advanced than what they looked like in like the first 3 films, like Star Wars, Empire, and Jedi, which they kind of created a reason for why they were more advanced. Alright. Need to put my serious face on for a second. Use rewire to toggle systems on and off. Okay, interesting. Well, we definitely don't need speaker systems. Study the map on the right hand screen. Check the position of local systems. Create diversions and experiment with Sevastopol to help achieve your goal. That's pretty clever. Alright. That seems to have done the job. Network capacity 1 of 2, so I should be able to... Oh yeah, it just takes a second to bring both of them on. Power available 0. Alright, there we go. So why am I not at full capacity? Interesting. Yeah, exactly. That's a really good way of putting it. And you know, there's something, I think, in a lot of ways, like it's a design that plays on our mind the most, because like we went to the moon with that lo-fi. We went to the moon with that lo-fi stuff. Okay. I don't like that the game's giving me hiding options. I don't like it whenever the game does that. Because that means I might have to use it. Yeah, there's a lot to be said as well for there's a lot to be said as well for design that feels lived in. It's like if you've ever seen the film Looper, it's got such great industrial design in terms of how all of its props are made, because there's a farm in the film, and the farm has like amazing like high-tech new stuff in there, but it also has a lot of stuff that's old. And just, you know, everyday like it is now. And that makes sense, because when you think about it, the future happens in increments. So we don't wholesale replace everything with like shiny crown. You know, it's like you go to a place like Bangkok, you've got like really shoddy public works, and yet at the same time you've got some technology that's just streets ahead of like what you have in other Western countries. The future always happens in increments. And that's what it feels like is happening here. You know, it's like before, we were outside an office. We're outside an office and there was like a couple of magazines and a kid's drawing. I will have that. I don't feel good about this. close at all. That sound design is gorgeous. It's that whistling wind. Which I guess would be what, like air recirculation? Take the elevator up to Seeks and Communications. Alright, I can do that. Let's do it. Oh yeah, when we were having the sorry, when I was talking before Hamstar about the design, I should have just brought up my radial menu. Like that's probably one of the best examples of it. That the game uses.
Shit! Guys, over here! Someone's here!
Where did you go? Don't want to get shot. Did I lead you on a merry chase? I think maybe I did. Alright, we're getting a gun soon apparently. I guess that's a good thing. I mean, you want to, I guess, contrast the human threat versus the alien threat. One you can do something about, the other one you're helpless against. I'm not sure I want to play that. Click the ID tag. I will do that. I don't really want to play the audio log right now. I get the feeling that someone might hear it, and that would be bad. Well, security sounds like a bang-up place to go to get armed, I think. There we go. It's a rewire. Let's do a rewire. Oh, see, there we go. This is another great example of the same thing. Air purification. I'm not so sure I want to turn that off. Network capacity, 1 out of 3. Alright. It's not telling me what that unstable system is. Yeah, let's put air purification on. I like breathing. If I didn't have a spacesuit on, then I could make people's day a little bit worse. Man, that really fogs up the place. Wow, it really fogs up the place. I guess that's why you turn air purification on, because you get a distraction. It's kind of hoping that I'd be able to access security and get some weapons, but that's probably... No? Locked? No? Open. It's probably hoping against hope. Oh, see, here we go again. More of that gorgeous design. Look at that! It's so cool! It's so chunky. Plasma torch required. Okay, fair enough, so I can't get in there. It seems like I'm going to be doing an awful lot of backtracking in this game too. Which is interesting. Like with all of the threats I'm dealing with, the game's going to have to really give me a compelling reason to backtrack. Alright, let's have a quick look around here. See what's around. See what's going on. Yeah, it's really interesting having played Prey but not having played this, because it feels like there are some things that... There's kind of a lineage between like Dead Space 2, this, and then Prey, where there are things that they're doing that are similar and things that they're doing that are different. In terms of like, you know, unraveling your story. Security card, security access tuner required. Unraveling the story of what happened over time in different ways. Like I'm hopefully gonna get some of this from people. I mean, I've gotten some already from the people I've been with. Although we lost Axel. Rest in peace. Gemini Exoplanet Solutions. Interesting. Alright, gotta restore power to get in there. What are you? Oh, you're a vending machine. Of course you are. Do 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 do. There's the air purification going. What happens if we turn the speaker system on? Anything? Nothing really. Alright. And this is the air filtration I've done before. Alright, let's head on to communications. Let's see if we can get something happening.
An access tuner. She was trying to hack the elevator's security. Circuits are fried. Easy fix. Just need to find a new data cell.
Find a new data cell? Of course. Not sure that improved my situation, but at least it got... Well, actually no, it did. It got me behind a locked door. And I have all of the scrap I can take. Alright. Well, it didn't get me a data cell. It didn't solve the big problem. But let's go have a listen and see what's happening upstairs. I don't want to have to take these people out. I don't want to have to get in a fight. But I wonder if that's what the game expects me to do. Can I hide behind this? That's probably hoping beyond hope.
Do you think we should check that out?
Yeah, that was
Listen up, we've got an intruder.
that was optimism. Don't try to outrun the alien. I didn't try to outrun the alien. I tried to sneak up in very poor cover. I've got flares. That's what I should be using. I've got flares. Oh wow, it's all the way back here. Alright. Well, I found an elevator. Wah, wah.
Station serving Seegson Communication Technologies, tech support services.
Thank you very much for the follow. Quali-esque, very much appreciated. The streaming is going well. I'm just about to wrap up for tonight. I've got like 10 minutes to go.
A new
I'm
follower.
Early stages of Alien Isolation, but having a blast. It's a gorgeous game, and the plot feels really compelling. So yeah, I'm having a lot of fun. Thank you so much for popping in and saying hi. How's your night / morning / evening going / day? What time is it where you're at? And how is Monday treating you? In whatever form you find it. Yeah, I get the ugly feeling she's going to be the source of the security access card tuner for me. Wow, wow. Alright, let's build that scrap back up. Let's go to all that gorgeous scrap. Then let's head down to SysTech lobby. I don't remember seeing this last time. Medkit, thank you. 149. Oh, thank you so much. I'm from Australia. It is currently 10 to 11 in the evening at the moment, so it's still a civil hour. But yeah, I'm from Melbourne, Australia. So if it's 149, you would be based in the EU then, I'd guess. Oh, that's just here. Oh, Norway! Fantastic! That would explain, I guess, in some ways, your name. Your Twitch nickname. Alright, now I think we're going around in circles. Oh no, there we go. There's map to get. Update my map. So do you stream yourself? I'm guessing that's the case if you cross paths with Pixie. And if so, what sorts of things do you stream? At the moment over here, there's it's two things that I'm going through. One is horror games, because there's a local gaming convention called PAX, which you might be familiar with because it's kind of an international phenomenon now, which started in Seattle. But yeah, PAX Australia in Melbourne. I'm part of a panel on horror games, so I'm just boning up on horror games before that. So, excuse me. So I stream horror games on Mondays and Wednesdays, and on Fridays I stream Fallout, because I love the Fallouts. BO4. What is that? What is BO4? Educate me. It's French. Oh, Black Ops 4. Oh, nice. Are you going to be playing Bobo when it comes out? Because it's Black Ops that has the Hi.
Stay back. Shit. Guys, over here. Someone's here.
It's Black Ops that has the Fortnite or Battle Royale mode, I should say, isn't it? Yeah, thank you so much for that, Pixie. Very much appreciated. Oh, I see. SSC. So you're part of small streamer community. I take it that's what the SSC is part of. Thank you so much for the follow. Very much appreciated. Although, there we go. That event was a little while back. Having Groundhog Day. Ah, sweet. Yeah, it sounds like I listened to a gaming podcast called Rebel FM, and what they were saying about it, it sounds like a really interesting Fortnite beta. Like, it seems like the Battle Royale space is really opening up at the moment. Hey Slayer, how you doing? I was just about to sit down with a wonderful bowl of Quartz morning muesli. Quartz. You know it's good. Oh, you're super generous there, Pixie. Oh no! When we, Slayer was around for a bunch of Evil Within, and that phrase would be said by characters every 5 minutes. Yeah, I'll tell you what, Slayer, I'm really enjoying playing a game with a coherent narrative. That's a joy. Because everything that's happening here so far is making sense. It's got spook and logic. Aww. And yeah, it seems like something really interesting is going to end up happening in that Battle Royale space.
An access tuner. She was trying to hack the elevator's security. Circuits are fried, easy fix. Just need to find a new data cell.
I've got to, before next stream off, I'll hit up the IMDb page for this too, because bollocks. I really want to know who the main voice actor is. Don't find me, please. Go away. I need to find a way out of here. Bollocks. Ow. 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 Alright. Let's use that med pack.
Nothing's that fast.
There we go. Oh, nice. Pixie, are you talking about a specific... You're going to be doing a specific stream on Halloween? Or is that like you're talking about horror games leading up to Halloween as well? Because I'll definitely keep an eye on the on Slayer's Army community to check that out. At the very least, try and lurk. How do I find this game in the horror genre? Really good. Like, I think it's a different kind of horror, but it's the kind of horror that I groove on probably more than other things. Like, the sound design is gorgeous in this game, and it does a really great job of establishing the fear. And I mean, Alien is a horror game because it's all about like a literal killer stalking you, something that that you can't defeat physically, and your only chance is to try and get away to survive. So, you know, it's basically the same formula as something like Friday the 13th or Halloween. It's just that it introduces some other stuff as well with the science fiction aspect of it. So yeah, I think it's definitely a great horror game. Oh yeah, Visage is from the same developers as Outlast, isn't it? I think I saw some people like talking about that. I mean, I just watched a guy get impaled through the chest and like get dragged up into the ceiling. Like, I'd put that in the horror camp pretty goddamn firmly. It's but what we're dealing with at the moment is definitely more suspense right now. That's good. She sounds like she's over here somewhere. Like, she sounds like she's to my left, so the positional audio is pretty good. Can I get... Because I get the ugliest feeling I've got up. You coming down this way? Don't come down this way. Oh, that's right. That's the thing I was going to do.
This place falls apart more every day.
That's not gonna work. Oh no. Ah. I got some work to do in figuring out like how to get around them and defeat them. I thought I was clever getting the flare, but unfortunately she popped up right in front of me. Oh, nice! Resident Evil 7. I'll make a point of checking that out. Sweet!
Station serving Seegson Communication Technologies, Tech Support Services, and Gemini Exoplanet Solutions.
I think I do. Like, I'm at a guess. I'm pretty sure one of them's going to end up carrying the cell that I need to go forward. I could be wrong. No spoils. If anyone knows. But, I suspect I might need to actually sneak up on them and defeat them. Yeah, Fortnite's a tough one. Like, it seems like you've got to be good at that to, you know, to make a difference. See, this is what I need to do. I need to get back down here and hide and wait. I think. I just got to remember to come back for that. Alright, folks, it is 11 o'clock, so it is time to wrap up for this evening. Thank you so much for your company. I'm just going to see if we can find someone.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, check out some of our other videos, and for live content, come join me on Twitch.